So I guess also in terms of what I can offer you in a relationship, well, I mean, I'm not, a child anymore. I mean, I've always looked young. That's clearly true. But I mean, I am 29 years old. I have spent a lot of time alive and in the world, and I have my own range ranges of knowledge and experience, skills, insight, wisdom, creativity. Maybe I'll credit myself with some wisdom at the age of 29. I think I make good counsel, and I think I make good conversation. And when it comes to any of my friends, if they're going through a hard time, I'm always here to support them in any way I can. And obviously, for someone I were to be in a sort of romantic partnership with, a relationship in the traditional sense, if you like. But really, what I like from that is just a good friendship. But I mean, the elements of that friendship, I suppose, like being in a relationship, it would be more like a best friendship, wouldn't it? It would be more like we depend upon one another more intimately than most people depend on their friends. So, yeah, I'd love to be able to offer you that. And I mean, I know very, very little about your individual experiences and what your path through life has been. But the fact alone, I think that we ended up in the same place together. And I think I met you, or didn't really meet you, but sort of said hello to you on the EI team walk. I'm pretty certain that was you. Otherwise, it's someone who looks incredibly like you with, shortish blonde hair and beanie hat, tank top, trackies, trainers, etc. It was you. I think, yeah, it was. With like the husky dog, and you were talking to Rick about some like idea you have about the New Testament and so on, religion. And that's another thing. Like we'd share that, wouldn't we? We'd share an interest in religion. So that's a cool thing. But yeah, I don't know like what your difficulties in life have been. I've made sort of educated guesses based on your Facebook profile and your pictures online. But and maybe that's a bit forward and a bit invasive. But whatever it is, I mean I've been through a huge amount of shit in my life as well, and yeah, I think I could lend you at least like some moral insight or some comfort, and yet lend some perspective on whatever your problems are. And I did sense we were on a similar wavelength for a moment, and but yeah, I mean that's more than I get with a lot of people sometimes, and it was just cool to have that connection. And like, do I really want it for myself? I hope not. I hope I don't want you for selfish reasons. But it's almost like I do want to nurture and take care of people. It does come down to that instinct. I mean, it'd be nice to have someone fighting my corner as well. But I mean, I just want that sort of the mutual dependence of it. I think, and yeah, to be able to lift someone up, make their lives better, make them happy, make them laugh, talk to them about their problems, distract them with my clowning or whatever, or something, or saying ridiculous things, or I don't know, going on like a nice walk or something, going to the beach, or walking in nature, or painting. I don't know, whatever it is that we want to do together. I don't know, maybe even combat sports. Like I had the suspicion that you'd be really into jiu-jitsu. Well, not jiu-jitsu actually. Muay Thai would probably be more your thing because you're, you know, spindly, and I'd be more the jiu-jitsu person because I'm squat and like broad-shouldered a bit. And yeah, I thought you'd be really into that, and that'd be a great way for you to blow off steam or vent your frustration, I reckon. Hitting a bag or whatever, something. Hopefully not me. I wouldn't annoy you too much. But yeah, I mean, if you're lonely in life, and when I thought I saw you that time in Warminster, you did look lonely. You looked unhappy. And you looked like how I felt in many parts of my life, where I just think, I'm never going to find the right person. I'm always going to be alone. And then I meet you, and then it's like, I need to be with this person because they've made me feel like I've never felt. And too much about this person seems like it's supposed to be for some reason. Or like I have more to offer this person for some reason than most other people. Maybe it is a kind of a shared spiritual thing as well, even. And I have loads of knowledge about that. I mean, I've been listening to sort of Alan Watts talk about world religion, Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, the Eastern traditions, and Christianity, and traditions in the West, and to some extent Amazonian shamanism. And I've listened to Terence McKenna on Amazonian shamanism. I read a few books about religion in general, and gone through phases of believing and not believing, and being an atheist, being a pantheist, and I know a good amount about the philosophy of religion and the history of it. So maybe we'd have like fantastic, deep philosophical discussions about all that stuff. I really think we would. I think you're an independent and courageous thinker, probably, who's not afraid to say what she believes. So no one takes you seriously, or Rick didn't seem to when you were talking that time. And, I think it's curiosity, potential. There's no reason why people shouldn't take you seriously, I don't think. Or with, more time devoted to your interests and, acquiring more knowledge in an area and doing research into it. I could help you with that. I mean, I've had, do I say like a better education? No, well, I don't think you've been to university, have you? And I don't want to beat you over the head with that, but I mean, nonetheless, I feel that I could probably help you in that area. Maybe it would, teach you everything I know, or try to, and assist your curiosity and discuss things with you and point in the right direction, like try and develop any skills you want to develop, and try and help you lead the sort of life you want to lead, even though your beginnings in life seem probably a little bit more disadvantaged than mine. So it'd be a shame for you not to have the advantages I've had, or have the benefit of my experience, if you know what I mean. And for me not to help you with whatever happens to be theological or philosophical research into Christianity, if that's what you want to do, or whatever it is you want to do. I just think that I can help you in some way. And I just don't want to come across as snobbish, because this is not what I mean at all. I certainly don't think you're unintelligent. I most certainly don't think that you have like no potential. Like some people I'm related to would think like that. I don't think that. I think you have masses of raw potential and talent, and that you possibly need someone to help direct you towards areas that you need to focus on to fulfill that potential. And also, you do seem to have like rather a mysterious life. 3 separate names that you use, 3 surnames that you use, random online accounts, social media. You're a shadow lady. It's very cool, I have to say. And maybe it's all like a game or something. It's a ruse. But then how could it be? And who are you, Amanda? I'm so fascinated by you. I love being fascinated by you. You're an enigma. I just want to find out who you are, really. And I'll share with you every detail of who I am. Warts and all. And yeah, tell you all the shameful things I've done. And there are a few things I'm ashamed of having done. 1 or 2 things. But yeah, it's my entire life living near Devizes. You were just in Devizes, and we never met. It's not that I went out in Devizes all that much. I went there often-ish, I think. And if I'd seen you in Devizes, I would have remembered seeing you. So odd. We don't know who you are. But yeah, anyway. Ramble over for now, I think. And see you soon. Love you, man.